Hey, you guys are next.
Oh, Tony, you gotta keep on check, buddy.
Broke, son. You got it. Yeah, just okay. This babe's gonna fix it. Stay
Cody,
right
your
there. Be
third
ready.
place
Stay
star.
right
Looks
there.
like he might have popped the link off. Forrest actually had some bad luck as well, so he may be able to retain that spot. It's going to be 6 laps to go for your leader, Jerry. The 2-second lead over Dean. Dean with a 30-second lead over Forrest. Forrest with a 7-second lead over Cody.
Calm down, buddy.
Hot lap of this one does go to Cody with the 8.42. Forrest with the 8.6. Dean with the 8.6. Jerry with the 8.48.
Lap, you just gotta do that every lap now. You're doing fine.
Final lap for your leader, Jerry Steele.
Jerry Steele done. Dean Sargent done. Cody Hammer done. All drivers are finished. Forrest Aversman done. The race is completed.
That's the race. Jerry going to take that, followed by Dean, Forrest, and Cody. Set your cars in the pits, come straight back out to turn, Marshall race. Looks like everybody's ready. Let's go ahead and close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Bob Trott, starting on that number 1 spot. Ben Estep on the 2. Gil Gusman on the 3. Paul Rulin on the 4. And Eric Crawl on the 5. All right, Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. All right, we got Bob leading us around. Half a second lead over Paul. Paul with a 2-second lead over Eric. Eric with a 4-second lead over Ben. Ben with a 6-second lead over Gil. Your leader down the backstretch, that black and green. Paul Rulin in the 2 and the black and orange across the line, that number 41. Your number 2 car looks like they get through traffic clean, 1 and 2. It's going to be 15 to go for these guys. That's the closest battle on the track. Hot lap goes to Paul in the 2 with the 8.13. Bob with the 8.2. Eric with the 8.2. Ben with the 8.5 last time by for his hot lap. And Gil with a 9.5, his hot lap last time by for Gil. Gil, one of our new racers out here today. Down the backstretch, Gil Gusman goes through 3 and 4. He's in that blue and pink, giving the leader all kinds of room. Has some nice race etiquette there out of Gil. Paul making his way through as well. Very nice job, gentlemen. Bob running his hot lap of the race with an 8.16 last time by, almost setting that hot lap with an 8.13 out of Paul. Ben ran his hot lap last time by with an 8.2. Paul stepping it up, trying to run Bob down with 5 to go. Paul resetting that hot lap with that 8-0. Eric now trying to catch up to Paul. It's about a three-way battle here between the top three. Bob, Paul, and Eric separated by about 3.5 seconds. It's going to be 2 to go next time by for your leader, Bob Trout. Across the line he goes in that black and green with 2 to go. Paul 1.4 seconds back in that 2. Eric 2.5 seconds back from Paul. Final lap for your leader, Bob Trout. Gonna come around, take the win here, qualifier round number 1.
Bob Trout done. Paul Roland done. Eric Kral done. Ben Estep done. All drivers are finished. Gil Guzman done.
You did absolutely perfect.
All right, Bob Trout gonna win that, followed by Paul, Eric, Ben, and Gil.
Trying to keep it straight.
Set your cars ready to go. Let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be James Norte starting on that number 1 spot. Jerome Rooks on the 2. Tim Hammer on the 3. Jason Cope on the 4. Scott Snyder on the 5. And Tony Sostowitz starting on the 6. Oh. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, roll them out. And we're off and running. Jerome gonna lead us around on this first lap. Caution in 1. It's clear. We got Jerome, James, Jason, and Tony. 4 cars breaking away. Scott going down a lap early on. Tony moving up to the 3. Jerome, your leader, down the back stretch in that purple. James Norte in the 2 in the purple and pink. Tony Sosowitz in the 3 in the green and purple. Jason Cope in the 4. Tim Hammer in the 5 and Scott Snyder in the 6. All right, Tony gonna move up to that 2 spot, 2 seconds behind Jerome. Your leader, Jerome Rooks, hot lap with a 7.11. Tony with a 7.0, his last time by.
That's 3.
Tony backs it up with a 7.1. Tim and Scott running their hot laps last time by. Got Jerome out front. James and Tim battling for that position. Scott in between the 2 of them, not battling for position. So James, you are trying to run down that green car in front of you for position. Jerome and Tony closest battle on the track. Across the line they go with 7 to go. Oh no, Tony's gonna spin it in 1. Jerome just spun it in 3 though, so now you're only a couple seconds back. It didn't cost you a fortune. 2.5 seconds with 6 to go. It's Jerome, Tony, Jason, Tim, James, Scott, Jason Cope. You're looking to run down that green and purple in front of you for position. It's going to be 2 to go for your leader, Jerome Rooks. Hot lap in this one, Tony S. with a 6.9. First 6-second lap of the day. Final lap for your leader, Jerome Rooks. Caution on the front straight.
Jerome Rooks done. Tony Sogno is done. Scott Snyder done. Tim Hammer done. All drivers are finished. Jason Cope done.
Operator
Not
error.
bad.
You ain't got turbo boosting, do you?
James Northey done. The race is completed.
Hey, that's what's getting you in the straightaway, hit that.
All right, Jerome's going to take that, followed by Tony, Jason, Tim, James, and Scott. Sit down and line them up. The order for this was going to be JR on the 1, Ted on the 2, and Jerome on the 3. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, roll them out. All right, we got JR leading us around, followed by Ted and Jerome. Race number 4 is on the track. Track is looking pretty good today. We may get up there to challenge that track record of the year. We'll see how it goes. Ted Hammer lead us around. And by JR and Jerome. Seven laps to go, 7 to go. Race number 5, have them ready. You guys are next. Traxxas Modify. Hot lap in this one. Ted 7:02, Jerome 7:05, JR 7:28. Closest battle is for the 2 spot, Jerome and JR. It's going to be 3 to go this time by, 3 to go. Jerome moving up to that 2 spot, that all white. JR right behind him. Final lap for your leader, Ted Hammer. One more trip through 3 and 4, cross the stripe to take the win.
Ted Hammer done. Jerome Rook done. All drivers are finished. JR Stevens done.
JR, very good.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 5.
Looks like everybody's ready to go. Let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Dennis G. starting on that number 1 spot. Starting on the 2, Jerry Seal. On the 3, Paul Rulin. On the 4, John Estep. And on the 5, Ben Estep. All right, marshals ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. got Dennis, Paul, and Jerry with a 3-car breakaway. Dennis G, your leader through 3 and 4. He's got the orange arrow on the top of his car. Then we got Paul in the 2 with the red discs on his wheels. And then we got Jerry in the 3 with the pink discs on his wheels. 1, 2, 3 with a bit of a breakaway. Then we got Ben and John separated by a lap. It's going to be 15 to go this time by. 15 to go. Paul going to move up to that point. Paul ruling through 3 and 4, followed by Dennis and Jerry hot on his heels. Down the backstretch they go. It's going to be 13 to caution on 1. It is clear. John has stepped across the line, one of our new drivers out here today. Down the backstretch he goes. He's got that yellow discs on his rims across the line. That number 67. Ben's hot lap in this one. John's hot lap in this one is at 8.9. Then Ben with the 8.3. Jerry with the hot lap of the race with the 8.1, moving up to the 2. Dennis with the 8.2 and Paul with the 8.3. Paul ruling across the line he goes. It's going to be 6 laps to go for Paul. He's got a 1.2 second lead over Jerry. Jerry has a 1 second lead over Dennis. Race number 6, have them ready. You guys are next. Our second heat of Traxxas, have them ready. You guys are next. We got 4 to go in this one. Paul and Jerry, closest battle on the track. It's going to be 2 to go. They're probably going to catch some traffic. We'll see how this plays out. Paul's going to give one more time around.
Paul Roland done. Jerry Steele done. Dennis G done. Ben S.
Very
done.
good racing, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All drivers are finished. John S. done. The race is completed.
That's a race. Paul Rulin going to take that, followed by Jerry, Dennis, Ben, and John. Order for this one's going to be Forrest Eversman starting on that number 1 spot. John Stevens starting on the 2. Eric Kroll on the 3. Bob Trott on the 4. Tricia Sosnowitz on the 5. And Richard Biggins on the 6. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. All right, very nice pace lap out of our leader. John Stevens in that number 1 spot. Down the backstretch he goes. Looking like some blue and white discs on his rims. I like the fact these guys putting some color on their rims, helps tell the cars apart a bit. A lot of them have a pretty similar paint job, so it's nice to be able to tell one from the other. Definitely helps. Got John Stevens leaving us around with a ½ second lead over Eric Kroll. Kroll has a 3 second lead over Biggins. Biggins with a 1 second lead over Forrest. Forrest with a 2 second lead over Bob. And Bob with a 3 second lead over Tricia. Caution on the back straight. It is clear. Biggins and Crawl, you guys are battling for that spot. That's for position right in front of you, Richard. That green. And we got Bob and Forrest trying to run down Richard. Bob in that orange and black. That is for position right in front of you, Bob. Oh, Bob with some nice moves there. Caution in two, caution in two. All clear. John Stevens leading us around. Across the line, John goes. John with that blue and white on his rims. Got a 4-second lead over Crawl with 8 to go. Closest battle is Richard and Forrest. Across the line they go. So Forrest, that is for position right in front of you. Your leader through 1 and 2. Caution on the backstretch. Stay high in 3, high in 3, high in 3. Stay high in 3. It is clear. Everybody fairly spread out in this one now with 3 to go. John with a 5-second lead over Eric. Eric 2 seconds over Bob. Bob 5 seconds over Richard. Richard 10 seconds over Forrest. Forrest 14 seconds over Tricia. With 2 to go, closest battle is Eric and Bob. Final lap for your leader. Through 3 and 4 one last time.
Johnson's done. Forrest Severe's been done. Eric Crawl done.
You're two laps behind me. Eric, I'll lose my shit. I'll cut you a
All
deal.
drivers are finished.
I got 3 receivers for a 5.
I think everybody's ready. Let's close it down and line them up. The order for this one is going to be Tyler Stuck starting on the number 1 spot. James Norte on the 2, Scott Snyder on the 3, Tim Hammer on the 4, and Jerome Rooks on the 5. Marshall's ready, drivers ready, roll them out. Tyler leading us around, followed by Jerome, Scott, James, and Tim. Oh, Jerome's going to get it wrong. It's going to collect James. They're going to get going again. It's going to allow Tim to move up to the 3. Hot lap in this one, Scott Snyder with a 7.3. Tyler with a 7.4. Tim just ran his hot lap with a 7.8. James just ran his hot lap with a 7.6. And Jerome with a 7.5. Jerome just with his hot lap with a 7.4. Your leader, Tyler Stuck. Is that all blue through 3 and 4. Across the stripe he goes. He's got Scott right behind him for that number 1 spot. Jerome looking like he's going to move up to the 3. Last time by, 2 seconds back from Scott. Scott 1 second back from Tyler. Oh, Scott closing up on that battle for the lead. James going to give him all the room he needs. They got a clean track in front of him with 11 to go. Oh, Tyler going up the track, saving it a little bit. That's going to allow Scott to be on his back bumper now for the win. It's going to be 9 to go this time by. Tyler saw a little loose. Scott driving right around the outside to the lead. Scott Snyder down the backstretcher, leader in that yellow, green, and black. We got Tyler in the 2 and Jerome trying to catch up to these guys with 7 to go. Looking like it's about to be a 3-way battle. Tim Hammer still in this one as well. Scott with a missed lap. Gonna add that lap back for you, Scott. I don't want him yelling at me this week saying he's in third, not fifth. I got you this time, buddy. Keep her going one more time around, Scott. You got this one more time around. Scott Snyder gonna take the win.
Scott Snyder done. Jerome Rook done. Tyler Stuck done. Tim Hammer done. All drivers are finished. James Norte done. The race is completed.
Scott gonna take the 1, Jerome 2, Tyler 3, Tim 4, and Norte 5. Close it down and line them up. The order for this one's going to be Tyler Stuck on that number 1 spot. Richard Biggins on the 2, JR on the 3, and Jerome on the 4. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Roll them out. JR. Go ahead one more time around, one more time. Just keep them going, keep them going. I'll get you next time through. Keep them going. All right, we got Tyler lead us around. Here's Tyler, JR, Jerome, and Richard, your running order. Tyler in the 2-tone blue, JR in the blue and yellow. JR trying to find his way around. JR looking a little bit faster, just trying to find that clean pass that's allowing Jerome to catch up to this lead battle. JR going to have to push the issue. There he goes. Good job out of JR getting through, but now he's got Jerome right behind him. Caution in 1, the low in 1, it is clear. It's going to be 9 to go for your leader, JR, with a 1-second lead over Jerome. Jerome with a 1.5-second lead over Tyler. Tyler with a 16-second lead over Richard. Our final race of qualifying round number 1. You guys are up next. Modified sprint. Race number 9. You guys are next. We got 5 laps to go in this one. This time by 5 to go. Your leader JR with a 2.1 second lead over Jerome. 4 to go. Hot lap in this one, Jerome with a 7:07, JR with a 7:09, Tyler with a 7:2, and Richard with a 7:5. Final lap for your leader. No, Tyler gonna squeak through to the 2. Jerome with a body tuck.
JRC is done.
No, Tyler just making it through. That's a race. Everybody's done. JR going to take that, followed by Tyler, Jerome, and Richard. This one's going to be Tony Sosnowitz starting on that 1. Steve Brummett on the 2. Ted Hammer 3. Marvin Davis 4. And David Brock on the 5. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Roll them out. All right, we got a good clean start. Got Steve all over the back of Tony, looking for a clean way around, just biding his time. Definitely got the faster car through the corner. Oh, yes. Steve definitely trying to be patient here. He's got Ted catching up to him. See if he can find that clean way around. Tony trying to make his car wide. Hanging on the bottom. Gonna make Steve pass him on the high side if it's gonna happen. Right now it looks like Steve is content with staying here for a few laps. They got 16 laps to go this time by. He's still got 16 to go. It's Tony in the 1, Steve in the 2, Ted 3, Marvin 4, Brock 5. Everybody's still on the lead lap here. Top 3 still together. We've got Marvin trying to catch back up with Ted. Caution in 1, stay low. It is clear. Oh, Steve made all kinds of time up that time through 1 and 2. Gonna have to get some sort of crossover move on Tony. Tony doing the best he can to make his car wide. It's gonna be 8 laps to go this time by for Tony S., your leader, down the backstretch in that great. Oh, it takes past the tube. Oh no, that's gonna allow Ted to the point now. And then Marvin gets collected. I missed what happened there. Caution at the line. That's going to shake things up. It's going to be Ted, Steve, Tony now. Ted with a huge lead. Looks like Marvin might have some problems. Something not quite right after that hit. It's going to be 2 to go for your leader, Ted Hammer. Hot lap in this one, Brummett with a 6.6, Ted with a 6.6, Tony with a 6.6, Marvin with a 6.6. Everybody's hot lap within thousandths of a second. Steve just resetting it with 1 to go.
And Hammer done. Steve Brummett done.
Thank you.
Done. All drivers are finished.
That's a race. Ted Hammer going to take that, followed by Brummett, Tony, Marvin, and Brock.
Okay.
Steve setting the hot lap of the day with a 6.5. We'll see how long that holds up.
The race is completed.
All right, it is